Hey everyone,
Hello,
this
Mike.
is Ben and Jared. This
How's
is
it
another
going?
episode of the Bros No Podcast.
Yeah, the Bowden podcast.
And if you listen to our last episode, you'll know exactly why Jared is speaking in some.
carries over.
He calls it an Australian accent.
No, I was just
I don't
calling an
believe that.
accent.
No, you said it was an Australian accent last episode.
I said it was both Australian and British. It's like both
Wait, you
mixed
combined
together.
the two together?
Kinda. It's kind of what it sounds like. I don't really know.
It doesn't sound like anything
We'll get
that
some
I've
bro from
ever.
Australia to
Yes, because
interpret it. you
obviously
know.
people in Australia are listening to our
Well,
episodes.
you never know. You never know.
Anyways, welcome to another episode, and we are so happy to be here. We have a great episode planned. If it's your first time listening, thank you for joining us. If you continue to listen,
I hope
thank
it's
you.
not your last.
I am sorry if you continue to listen. Sometimes you'll hear us be weird, but that's just who we are.
Mainly him.
Okay, well, anyways, I have a couple topics, Jared, we're going to talk about today. The first topic on the list is this. What is the okay, do you like cereal? Do you eat cereal? a
Oh,
lot?
look, cereal.
Okay, this is going to get so annoying halfway through this episode. But anyways, cereal. So I was watching this YouTube video on favorite kind of like favorite best cereal, I guess the best cereal of all time. Jared, what would be your go-to cereal? And because I just thought it was interesting. And like this episode is just going to be about the different best things of all time that we think's best because I've been seeing these videos and I thought it was really cool just to talk about that. So anyways, Jared,
All
go.
right. First, let me get this accent out on me. Oh, that's better. Wow.
Oh my.
That was my
Just
that was my
continue.
that was like my
Oh,
my
my.
British twin or something. I don't know. Anyways,
Okay.
that's okay. Okay, so are we doing like our favorite or just what we think is best of all
Like
time?
what you think
Like I have
best.
a favorite, but I have a best of all time. That's different.
Wait,
different.
hold up. There's the best of all time and your favorite's different?
Yeah.
Normally, people put those together.
Well, I don't really eat the best. What I think is the best of all time anymore. So
Wow.
the best of all time is Cheerios.
Then that should be your favorite.
My favorite is Rice Krispies.
Oh, no, why are you...
They
I knew
are.
you
I
said that on
love
purpose.
Rice Krispies.
You said that, so we go right back in that conversation again.
No.
That happened
no.
episode 2.
It is literally my every time at Cedarville, I get Rice Krispies all the time as my cereal when they're there.
Well, also, Cedarville's is not really real.
No, it's off-brand, but it's still Rice Krispies and it's
off-brand.
good.
Keyword off-brand. Terrible.
Still good.
Anyways, yeah. So that's what you think is the best. Now, why is Cheerios the best of all time?
Well, one, they have good taste. You can't their
Consistency,
taste,
you're
yes,
saying.
Yes. And you can't go wrong. You can put chocolate or white milk in it. It's going to taste the same good either way. And it's I don't know. It's you have it literally when you're a baby. You have it until you die. Honestly, like
All right.
it's an all age type of from baby to older person. It's an all type of age range
so
cereal.
Cheerios is
Tastes good.
So Cheerios.
Except for honey. Okay, honey oats the only one that's like kind of iffy on the, but just regular original Cheerios is good.
Okay, Cheerios is the best.
Honey oats too
So
sweet.
you say it's the best, but it's not your favorite.
No.
Your favorite
Rice Krispies.
is Rice Krispie.
Yeah.
I don't really know
tastes
how
good.
that kind of goes together. I don't know
Neither
how
do
one can
I,
be your
but-
best and one can, anyways. So with that, my favorite and the best of all time, and it's without a shadow of a doubt, the best and the favorite of all time is the Fruit Loops. By far the best cereal, and the reason why it's the best is because what kind of cereal can taste so good? And it tastes like the same. Like there's no like people always think that the different colors taste. It's literally the same. So let's get that out there. Tastes same. It's also fun to play with. You had it when you were a kid. Every kid had Fruit Loops. It's good with milk. I will agree with you on Cheerios being very consistent because you can add sugar to Cheerios and it tastes better. The one thing about Fruit Loops, you add sugar, you're basically doubling the sugar, which is never good for anybody. But I'd say my go-to is good old Fruit Loops, and it's the best of all time. Hands down, best of all time. I would say, yeah. So that'd be the best of all time by far. Yes. Do you have a second go to? Like maybe like a second backup one? Do you have a second backup one that you go to?
Well, probably.
I guess I don't really eat cereal that often, so I guess mine doesn't really. I guess
Probably.
count as much.
I don't know. They're pretty close, but either Cinnamon Toast Crunch or
that's a classic.
Fruit Loops.
Cinnamon Toast Crunch or Fruit Loops. Those are both good. They're good. I just don't like all the sugar in it. The sugar kind of throws me off.
Yeah, but
sometimes.
anything cinnamon's good.
That's true. Cinnamon's very good. Very good. All right. Since we're on the what's the best, whatever topic, I wanted to talk about because I had three different topics. They're all kind of similar, but they're all like our own opinions are thrown in there. Okay, what is the best burger out there? Go. So the best place to get a burger. I know we kind of talked about this before. I shouldn't say where to get your burger, like the best type of burger. So are you like a cheeseburger guy, a hamburger guy, a bacon cheeseburger guy? Well, or like where are we at?
Hamburger or bacon cheeseburger, because not all bacon cheeseburgers aren't always good.
Dude, by far the best burgers of all time. Whoever creates it is always a double cheese bacon burger, or
double
a bacon
cheese
bacon double cheeseburger.
Double.
So 2 patties.
That's a bacon
2
cheese.
slices of cheese, and 3.
Yeah, that's a double bacon cheeseburger, not double cheese bacon burger.
Whatever. Still, it's the best by far. Best burger of all time is that. All right, because we're into the. Since Jared and I both love sports, best athlete of all time. Best athlete, not best specific sport. Best athlete of all time. Go, Jared. Best athlete of all time.
So we're talking about athletes. I would say probably Bo Jackson. That man could swing a bat and play football all at the same time, and he was incredible. At both sports.
That is true. Very impressive.
So, because if we're talking about athletes, that's an athlete. Double major league sports, it's crazy.
I would say best athlete of all time is LeBron James, and I'm not saying that biasly. I'm saying that because he is a freak, like legit one of the best athletes we've ever seen. In high school, he was in the pro. Like he's built like a tight end, can run like a wide receiver, can dunk it like no one's ever dunked before, and just power, strength, speed, all of that.
He's not the best dunker.
I would say this. I know that, but I'm just saying.
Vince Carter is.
I would say top 5 athletes of all time. Number 1, LeBron James. Number 2 is very, very simple for me. Number 2 is this. Number 2, greatest athlete of all time is. I guess it's almost like a tie, but the greatest athlete of all time is Tom Brady. I think he's one of the greatest athletes of all time. Yes, he's not the most athletic, but athletes, when we come to athletes, the greatest doesn't mean you have to be the greatest athlete, even though for some reason I'm talking about the greatest athlete. I guess more or less what we're talking about is just the greatest sports athlete of all time. You say Bo Jackson.
I still think it's Bo Jackson. Like that man could play 2 major league sports and
I would say
all-stars in both.
2 is Tom Brady. 3 is Michael Jordan. If I don't count Michael Jordan, I feel like I might get hate mail. But Michael Jordan's up there. Number 4.
Hate mail. We don't get mail.
I know. Anyways, 4. I would have to say no.
Tim Tebow.
Number 4 for me would be, I think still one of the greatest. I think athlete. I consider him an athlete is The Rock. I think Dwayne Rock Johnson just is built big, quick, lightning quick. Even if you all don't like wrestling,
and
still.
like one of the wrestlers who really didn't use steroids. I'm pretty sure he just all got it from his build.
So that'd be there. And number 5, I would definitely have to say Steph Curry is one of the top athletes of all time. Jared, go ahead. So you had Bo Jackson.
Definitely. Then LeBron.
Yep.
Honestly, I know it's soccer, but Lionel Messi at 5'6", 5'7",
pretty impressive.
What he does on that field is insane. Like he's one of the smaller guys out there. He just right through everybody, and it's just crazy.
That is true. That is pretty. Actually, that is really impressive.
And then probably, I know some people are gonna say like, what? Why? He's just like 23 or whatever. But Giannis Antetokounmpo at 6'11" and can dribble.
I didn't even think about Giannis.
Play any position. He can play point guard, whatever.
That's impressive.
He's not gonna lie. I think he'll end up being better. They said like KD can do all that. I think he's gonna be better than KD when he gets that age. Like he demands. He's like he said, he's a Greek freak. He's a freak, man.
I didn't think about that. That's crazy.
And then I think I'm on my fifth one. And then Michael Jordan. You got to put him out.
So
I think that was five.
Those are kind of like the reason why I guess I know it was like all over the place. People are like, you guys had no topic there. Well, yes, we did. We chose 3 different topics and throw them all in one segment. That's what we do. But I would say another thing that I guess has been on my mind lately, Jared, has been on my mind because I guess for me being a tall guy, and I was like helping a friend find a car. I was also, I've traveled a lot. What's your thoughts on flying? What are your thoughts on flying as forms of travel? Because for me, like this kind of goes with like the best things of all time. Because I believe that travel is it's hard for tall people, but I think flying is one of the worst ways to travel. That's just my opinion. But
I don't mind it. I wouldn't say it'd probably not be my first choice.
I just don't fit, and that's the frustrating part.
If it was a private jet or like a helicopter, if it was a private jet or helicopter, I'd totally be down for flying.
Well, yeah, but because we all can't afford that, though.
Yeah, exactly. But so flying in general, though, it's okay. I don't mind it. It's a little stiff, but you can watch movies.
Yeah, I mean, I don't mind flying. Like I'm saying this because here in a couple of weeks I'm heading off to Europe to live, and the idea of flying over there with all my stuff, that's just crazy to me. I just think I wish flying was just easier. I don't know. I just don't like the TSA stuff. That's why I don't mind driving a car, because like you don't have to go through all the security. You just hop in your car and you go. So yeah, that's like, one thing I love, I guess, is that the simplicity of driving compared to flying, but
it is pretty simple.
I guess it is some. So Jared, what is some things that have been on your mind lately that you would like to talk about on this lovely podcast with me?
Let's talk about phobias.
Ooh. Because
actually,
this would be an interesting topic.
This app, this random fact app.
One of the facts. He would have a random fact.
One of the facts that came up was somebody who had a phobia. Listen to this. I didn't mean to do that. This phobia is absolutely hilarious.
Also, why do you have an app that gives you random facts?
It's cool.
It's called your board.
It gives us knowledge.
I'm sure you remember
Arnold Schoenberg. I don't really know who that is. I've heard the name. I don't know who that is. Suffered from triskaidekaphobia. In other words, because I can't pronounce that, the fear of the number 13, right? So he feared the number 13. He had the fear of the number 13. Okay, he died at 76, so his age added together was 13, equal to number 13, right? 7 plus 6 equals 13. And he died on the Friday the 13th. And the dude was scared of the number 13.
That's just called, maybe that's what the Lord wanted to call him home, okay?
Yeah, but listen, dude, this dude had a fear of the number 13, and he has his age that added up to, that's hilarious. That's a funny phobia.
So what did you want to talk about phobias?
Like, what's your fear?
I don't really have
greatest phobia.
I don't have a specific phobia. One phobia, I do not like bats. I can't, if there's a bat, if I hear a bat in the walls or in the ceiling, I legit won't leave the room I'm in. Like
echolocation though, that's so cool.
I get it after my mom, because mom, she doesn't like bats.
Should I scream? Should I give her a scream?
No, don't. They're gonna burst their eardrums. Anyways,
they can turn it down.
My phobia is I don't know if there's a phobia for it. I also do not like. I don't like scary movies. I don't like haunted stuff. Like that's just for me. That's just not me. Like, I'm sorry. Y'all can invite me, but it's gonna be a no every single time. If you all want me to scream, and I don't care if I'm a man, I will scream. I will run, and I will punch back. If someone tries to scare me. Sorry, if you try to freaking grab me, you're gonna see me literally punch you.
Yeah, scary movies doesn't have a
exactly.
phobia
See,
name.
I'm just different than everyone else.
But
is what it is. Haunted houses are just creepy. I never understood the idea of like, let's do this for fun. Let's go to haunted houses.
You have I'm gonna get this. Chiroptophobia.
I'm pretty sure people just put words.
Chiroptophobia.
I'm pretty sure
I
people.
don't know.
I'm pretty sure people just.
You guys can look it up, but
pretty sure people just put on words. Like put words onto phobia. Like I don't even know if that's what that word means.
chiroptophobia.
Why are you so stuck on this?
I want to get I think it's chiroptophobia.
It's like when people are afraid of sharks. I never understood that. I don't like sharks. I'm not. I mean, I guess I'm sort of afraid of them, but I guess that's just me, though. I'm not gonna like quit on people because I'm scared of sharks. But do you have a phobia?
Yeah, I have arachnophobia.
You're afraid of what? Spiders?
How'd you know that? Wow, that was pretty
Because everyone knows what arachnophobia is. It's like the only one people know.
Arachnophobia. I do not like spiders. Nasty.
What's so bad about spiders?
They're
just an insect. They're not going to kill you. There are some that can.
That is a lie.
There's some that are, but you swallow like 8 to 10 spiders in your lifetime.
No, I don't believe that fact.
I guarantee that's a true fact. I guarantee you sleep there and you're like, oh.
That's a theory. That's a theory.
It's not a theory. I mean, it's not necessarily a theory. It's not necessarily a fact. It's just what people say. I don't think that's a theory.
That's not, no.
I mean,
and then I have FOMO.
FOMO? That's not...
Fear of missing out. Unlike
that's just
things.
A texting thing.
No.
That's just probably something you put in a text.
I don't think so.
I think so.
Fear of missing out. It's a phobia.
Fear of missing out.
Unlike things.
That's a phobia?
Like fun things, yeah.
How is that like a scientific phobia, or is that something you guys all made up?
I'm pretty sure it's a scientific.
Because that sounds like something that I would have made up. I've been like, FOMO. I got FOMO phobia.
Fear of missing.
But I feel like that's just phobia. Like you're missing out. Like it's not like a phobia.
FOMO.
Yep. But that's the short term for it. There's no phobia in there though.
It's a phobia. That's
what you say is a phobia. It's the same thing as saying you don't swallow spiders.
Any fear is a phobia.
Not necessarily.
Because that's what the phobia.
I don't like scary movies. I have a fear of scary movies. That doesn't make scary movies.
Then you have all the phobia fears of like ghosts and stuff mixed in. So like there's a fear of Halloween, burying buried dead alive.
I don't mind actually. I don't mind.
It's all mixed together. It's like some crazy long phobia.
I'm not scared of ghosts. I'm scared of all the creepy things that happen to people. Not saying I believe that anything happens, but it's just creepy. Like the movies are creepy.
Should we just talk about this update I got on my phone?
Well, I know. I saw it too. So, okay, preface this before we start. So, breaking news as we're recording this, which in the case of when this episode comes out, it's been about a 4-week period or a 3-week period since it happened. Yeah. But as we are, actually been almost a month since this one comes out. The NBA legend Kobe Bryant. As we're recording this, no joke, I looked down at my phone as we're recording this. So we're recording this
I just
on
got the vibration.
The end of January. This will be coming out. You're listening to this in February. But
the date was January 26th when we recorded this. So
it's probably going to be, it'll literally be a month since this happened. But Kobe Bryant passed away in a helicopter crash. There's not much details, at least as we're recording this. That's wow. I read that and I was going to say something, but I was waiting to see if you'd said it or, I didn't want it to be a big thing.
I just got the update and I was like, we should talk.
Anyway, it's always tough to see a death, and it's always tough to see a death, I guess, of an athlete, but especially of one of this magnitude, of someone that is
Hall of Famer.
I grew up watching.
Hall of Famer.
Think about it. He has 3 young kids. Growing up that he was watching. I mean, he's a businessman.
Probably going to be good basketball players.
Yeah, but think about it. He was a businessman. Yeah. I think he wrote a book, or he's writing a book, and or he was. Oh, that's so weird to say.
That's crazy.
But like for our childhood, and on January 25th, his record of he was 3rd place. LeBron James passed him to go to 3rd place. And it was a big thing.
And he was at the game.
He was congratulating him. So that's just huge. And wow, I know I saw that too, and I was sitting here going, oh,
I saw something on like a Snapchat story. And I was like, oh, that's fake. Because sometimes they have those like fake stories. And I was like, that's fake. And the guy was like, oh, he actually did die.
Yeah, and it's crazy to think that someone.
It's terrible.
And it's a terrible way. Like the way he passed away, that's really tough.
I think he said that killed 5 people among them.
I don't really know where to start talking about that. I mean, we've personally been a part of a couple of family members that passed away, and it's never easy.
Rest in peace, Black Mamba.
Yeah, and we don't know personally where his faith was. We can't say if he was or not. I don't
think he was.
Well, I know, but we don't know. As much as he might not think he is. We can't say if he is or not. That's only between him and God. So, we pray for his family. Even. now that you're listening to this, it's 4 weeks that they still need prayer. But yeah, it's a shock to the sports world. I'm still shocked. I grew up, being able to watch him play. I remember his 81-point performance. And I remember waking up.
The Shaq and Kobe team.
I remember waking up on before school and we'd watch the highlights on ESPN before I go to school. It's such a shock. It really is to see. Wow, just to see someone of that magnitude pass away. It's never easy. I guess to understand. It's kind of hard to fathom. So it's kind of a weird way. And we were talking about some fun things, but I really, I was feeling the same as Jared. We needed to talk about it just because it's a big news story, and it's someone that we kind of watched, and sometimes I know I would try to emulate parts of his game, but definitely a tough loss for this world, especially for the world of sports. So with that note, we are going to move on to our question of the week. And our question of the week, Jared, is this: if you could be a flavor of gum, what would be your flavor of gum?
Cinnamon.
Why would you be cinnamon, Jared?
Because it tastes good, and I like the smell of cinnamon. So make your breath smell like cinnamon and smell good.
So if you were a stick of gum, you would choose cinnamon.
Yep.
Or cinnamon, whatever that word is. Anyways, I would choose spearmint because spearmint is my go-to because I'm fresh. I'm a little, I like to talk to people.
Oh, it's spearmint. That's terrible flavor.
It's back.
Sorry about that. He just
stop.
He just pops up. It's really
I can't
weird.
do this. I help me. Anyways, so that's our gum type. But I would also ask you this, Jared. It's kind of two different questions because I knew that one wouldn't take long, and I knew it was probably a stupid question. But this question is a question that I really
Gerald
want to ask.
didn't think it was.
I guess it's got a name now. Anyways, I would say this.
My twin.
So we both played Mario Kart, right? As younger, I still play Mario Kart. Who is your, if you could choose a top character to be, who would you want to be in Mario Kart?
Bowser.
Why would you don't even don't even look like Bowser. You don't even act like Bowser.
Yeah, but I told you,
Bowser's a jerk.
Bowser was my go-to guy in all the races in the balloon game, battle royale.
The balloon game. The
battle
balloon
royale
game. Yes, where that was a great part of Mario Kart.
Yeah, I was always Bowser, and Bowser's just he's a big boy.
So at Cedarville,
He's a buff guy.
Did for Lollapalooza. We dressed up as Mario Kart one year, my junior year, and I was the one person in that I legit almost look like, and it's Waluigi. That's me. That's who I was. I had purple. I had like overalls on. I had purple tights. I had a purple shirt on. I had a little mustache. Had a hat. I looked I was great. I look like a gem, a legit gem. And I also replicated him very well. I also wiped out in that race. We did a little like fake race, and I remember hitting my head on the concrete. That's me. That's what's wrong with me. But yeah, Waluigi is my character. And I don't know why I'm looking that way.
You are not getting an opinion on this, Gerald. He wants an opinion.
Now you're acting like you have two different personalities, and this is weird. It starts becoming a movie, and I don't want to take a part of that. So you would say Bowser. I know I would win because Waluigi's the best.
Bowser is a tank,
Waluigi
dude.
is legit got the best bikes.
Okay, but
He's
Bowser's got
tall,
some
skinny, and
tank.
he rides it.
He's got his cars are tanks, dude.
They're
huge.
slow as molasses. His cars are always slow.
No, they're huge. Dude.
They're always slow. The go-to on that is riding a bike because bikes are quicker. Cars are slower. Bikes legit are the best on that game.
Bowser.
So you would choose Bowser and one of his tanks over. Legit though, in Battle Royale, you do not want a car. You want a bike because you want to slide through different things.
Definitely want a car.
And I can still beat Jared in Mario Kart on Rainbow Road. Can still whoop you. That is a fact.
On a Mario Kart 8.
Fact checked it. Yeah. Mario Kart 8 is not even the real Mario Kart. I'm talking original
it's
Mario Kart.
Baby.
Yeah, you're flying. You're not even driving. That's not Mario Kart. Mario Kart is where you're in a car or a cart or a bike.
Yeah, you are in a cart. In Mario Kart 8.
But you're flying. It's not on the ground.
No. You were definitely on the track, on the ground.
And then you get the little flying thingies.
Yeah, it's called a glider.
That's not even.
And you glide to the next point, and then you just are still on the
Anyways,
track.
Wow. Anyways, yeah. So that was, I guess, Mario Kart is just still up for debate on what's better. I will still always play. Actually, next episode we might have to talk about Mario Smash Brothers because that's pretty legit. But going off with next episode. So after this episode, it's kind of up in the air what's going on. If you're listening to this episode and I haven't posted anything on social media, what's going on with the show, then it's still kind of up in the air. But there's a chance that it could be me and another co-host for a while until I get back from Europe, or it could be Jared and a co-host for a while until I get back from Europe. It depends on what happens. It's just all up in the air. But still, stay tuned, listen, watch the videos, go back. You can check the old episodes on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and Anchor, as well as the full video episodes on YouTube at youtube.com. And then search the Bowden Experience.
Especially if you want to see more of me.
And if you go to the Bowden Experience, go ahead and click that subscribe button so you can always get updates. So yeah, thank you again for tuning in, whether you're driving, whether you're at home with the kids, whether you're just chilling out.
Hopefully we weren't too funny where they laugh and then they wreck because we're too funny.
Anyways, it's been a great episode.
I think we're funny, but I hope we're not too funny.
It's been a great episode, and thank you so much for listening.
Oh, yeah.
And as always, we'll talk next time.
Cheerio, mate.